Pick it up? No, we'll make one look at me. Alright, so let's do this. Do that so you can see. Alright, which one do you think?
The one that looks like you the most?
Hmm?
The one that looks like you the most?
Yeah. Kind of, sort of, any?
Probably the one that's on right now.
Really? You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, we can design it ourselves.
Yeah. So you... I don't know. What do you think? Skin tone? Same color? Darker? Lighter? That one?
Yeah,
Or that one?
No, that one's
That one's better? Alright. So. What kind of hair do I have now? Oh my god, what do I got? I got no hair, that's what I got. No hair, bald. No, not really.
I can't tell right now. You have a hat on.
Well, come on. There's not much there.
I think the one before was the most like.
Was that?
I think the one.
This one right here?
Yeah. It's just the graphics. It's so high. That's why it makes it seem weird.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think that one's fine? Oops. Turn it down a little bit. What's this? Complexion.
Ooh, we could add some scars.
Ooh, we could. So complexion. Little scars. Now let's see what.
Oh, it's like blush and stuff.
Yeah. So starting from there, what do we think? Here. That one maybe. A little more cheeky. Has a little more cheekbones. I don't know. Thinking
Yeah, I think that one's.
that one. I'm thinking that one. Freckles and moles. I really don't have any freckles or moles. No scruff. Do we have any scars? Should I put a scar on?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, look at that. Look all. Ew, look like something stuck on his face. Nice. Nah. Yeah. Scar. I don't know. I'm kind of digging that one. Simple but yet rugged. I was in some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Sitting there getting. All right. Eye color.
Your eye color is brown.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of settings. That's weird. I think that one's brown.
That one's brown.
I think so.
Let's see.
Wait, go back.
That's
Oh,
cool.
that's brown. You click the.
Oh, how about we do this? Okay, start from here. That.
It's too blue.
Too blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That one.
perfect.
Eyebrow color.
You just.
No. Ah! I don't know. What do you think? That one? Eyebrow shape. Ooh. Man, they really got a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
Nah. Meh. No.
I think it's the more curve.
More curve? Not like that curve. That, maybe? Yes, no?
Maybe. I think it needs to be a little more thick.
A little thick. Well, I don't think I can do thicker. Well,
Oh yeah, that's good.
that one?
Yeah.
Okay. And second.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Here, listen. I like the first one. You listen.
We could change the pitch too.
So.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
So British.
Oh
That was quite something.
That's the female version.
I am indeed a
So that one
student,
there?
but I could very well be able to help you.
Alright, so.
It was a few cobweb. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That one.
That one? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was quite something.
Alright. We're gonna do. Yeah, we're doing easy. Alright, we need a character, first name and last name. I know, right? I'm always bad at coming up with names.
Me too. Charles.
No, come on. What?
Sawyer.
We gotta get like a Phineas. I don't know. What? Yeah, another. Man, this is so bad. What shall we name it?
The last names are easier, but
What's the last name?
I can only think of like the most common ones, like Smith.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Where's your sister at? She can come up with something funny. Sophie! Sophie will come up with something cool. Definitely gonna be wizard. What are we gonna do? Your sister's driving me crazy. Alright. Phineas. Huh? Yeah, I know. Phineas. Stupidicus. Huh? Phineas Birch?
It's a tree.
Yeah, I like it. Choose wizard. Alright. Ready?
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
No, we're not skipping nothing.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic
George?
description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
George.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I
Yeah,
may
but-
have miscalculated
No, no,
slightly on my first try.
I needed you- we
Gave
needed
quite
your
the
help.
fright to some
We decided
theatergoers in the
to
West End.
not participate in creating a name.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say
What?
We're all
Best
bad.
not speak here,
Get out of here.
Eleazar. Oh, of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here
yeah,
doesn't
okay.
mind me
Why don't you create,
tagging
come over and
along.
create one then
Not at all,
yourself?
sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to
Oh,
see the
kinda
old
wanted that,
pile
but I
of
didn't.
rocks.
Oh, we should have done that.
Had I caught you before you left for Scotland?
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Thanks, that's cool.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Oh! Oh!
The key! Give me your hand!
Woo! Well, that's scared. That's scared. I get a little jump scare on that.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay. So what we do here? So we got 3 of them left.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
No, there's a, I know that you can run.
How far did that portkey take us?
Jeez.
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Spell right trigger to perform basic cast. Ooh.
Excellent!
Alright, use your camera, alright, to select active targets. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same thumbstick by disabling camera relative targeting. I'll just hit OK. You have to hold it.
Oh!
What did you do? What do you mean you don't know?
I didn't hit anything.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
It's fun. Oh, can I kick this off the ledge?
No!
Yes!
Oh, what?
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Guess you can.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Minimap shows. Shows your surroundings. Okay, in the middle, arrows in the middle. This marker is your current objective, so you have to turn right. See,
that enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
It's a safe spot.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Oh, we're in. Oh, that was cool.
This is the bank.
Oh yeah. No, is it?
Yeah, the goblin. What the?
Hello?
Those are better than the ones in the
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Oh, that's cool.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
Oh, that's so cool.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Alright, so you hit A. When you hit A, you follow it. Now that you don't want you can't let that catch up to you. So you have to learn to do so you start again. Just hit A when you hit it. You have to. I think you have to trace it. So the faster you move the stick, so you actually have to move the stick. See, you have to trace the pattern to where you are here. So Revelio. Now that's going to be a very, that's a very important because that hides a lot of stuff.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Yeah, it's Xbox controllers. Yeah, I put the PlayStation controller in there, and it took all the
Lumos.
No matter what I did, y'all hear
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay, so Lumos, you know, it's the same thing, hit A. Cool. So now what happens is we're gonna end up starting to build, like, see down here? So we're able to build all, and then eventually as we acquire more spells, you can change which one, because through this whole thing, you're gonna have to pull and set new level, you know, and when you fight things, you want to have a different group of spells and everything, because what works for one thing is not going to work for another. So there's one thing we're going to have to pay attention to as we go along, okay? Okay, hold RT and tap.
Lumos,
Well done.
now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, we gotta fight him.
Look out!
Okay, well,
Potato!
that's what we heard.
Accio! Defecto! Levioso! Deposo!
What is it?
Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Confito! Defecto! Levioso! Confito! Deposo! Exposo! Potato! Confito!
Cool. Very good, man. Very good.
Stay close!
That's a little bit different.
Professor!
This, you
Professor
see what
Fig!
what that is
Professor,
over there?
where are
I
you?
wonder what
This
that
isn't
is
good.
pressing.
Lumos,
Is that Lumos?
where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yeah. It's like as you go through this, there'll be a lot of things like this leading you the way.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Potato!
Oh, I was thinking something.
Oh, I just remember. I memorized them. I memorized the buttons.
I don't want to do this again.
Lumos,
Well, guess what? This is a story mode.
Oh yeah.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
All right, so Revelio does
You reveal.
right,
Lumos.
but like in this case.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my
Oh,
way
that
out
was
of
part
here.
of the puzzle. Wait a second.
I need to align these statues
Line,
with
oh,
their
you need to line these
reflections.
statues in their reflection.
Yeah, it's just their soul.
Very good! Very good!
Stupefy. Oh yeah.
Stupefy! Hold Y during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefy.
Yeah. That's a
As if counterattacks. Stunned enemies.
So you take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. So I guess gold numbers are good.
Gold numbers are good. Now there is going to be a certain point where you actually have to do something slow.
Lumos.
Save your
Pretty good. Lumos.
Oh, so you hold it. That's the difference.
What's that?
For I forget what they're called. It's very hard to.
Do you want one of these on her? Want this back on? Yeah. Small one? Good.
What am I doing?
You're giving the dude a seizure. Hold on. There you go. Alright. There we go. So we gotta find. That's right. Find the professor. Professor Food. Hey, you gotta do it. Oh, this gate will take us. The Palantir. Or not the Palantir, I'm thinking of the Lord of the Rings. Well, no, it's the. I think they call it that in Harry Potter.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
The Pensieve, that's it.
I wonder,
Well, no. I was thinking Lord of the Rings, and the other one, the Palantir was Lord of the Rings. Yep. Pour that in there.
follow my lead.
Cool. That's a memory. That's a
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed. who could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I
hands on that guy.
right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
Be angry. Be mean.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ow! Ready to battle?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
What?
It's...
We got to the entrance scene!
Yeah! That was the longest intro
You need to take a break? No? No? Okay.
Wait, it's the houses.
Yeah, it's thinking. It's loading.
Like, sorry, like, got a little, held up. With a little,
This is where we get to choose our house.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Clothes.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Sorry.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
There would be more kids there than that. I didn't realize it was 25 minutes just to get to the end.
Professor Weasley! We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Alright, so now which one do you want? I can't wait to start classes, or I can't wait to explore.
Explore.
There you go. Mark it down.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, or ambition.
Loyalty, that's Hufflepuff curiosity. Daring's, what's it called? Gryffindor. Curiosity, I don't know. Ambition is, so this has got to be Ravenclaw.
What do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want? Choose. I don't care which one you choose. Choose what you
A
are.
sense of loyalty?
Loyalty, I guess.
I
Okay,
believe
there you
myself
go.
to be a true friend.
Just choose.
I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff!
Oh, we can choose a different house if we want.
You want a different house? Okay, Hufflepuff it is.
Achievement.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
No Quidditch.
Enough It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Follow the story. It's a story
Quite
game.
an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Mooses? Mooses.
Down there.
Wanna work like that?
Looks like everyone's gone.
I see no one.
Let's head to the common
we
room.
got quest started. Welcome to Hogwarts. So, looks like, okay, remember, we'll follow this down there.
Oh.
Yeah, just slow down, walk. Look at the... Man, this is how many people had to create all that? Look how good that looks. Alright, can't imagine starting a new school like this. Introduce yourself to Adelaide. Oh, I'm sure, like, oh, you gotta do all of them. Yeah, you gotta do them all. I want to know like that.
Me too.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Now you get to choose how you want this, how you want this conversation to go.
Because I'm big brain.
If that's what you want to do, you do it.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu. I bid you adieu.
Arthur's got you. Don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Arthur Plumley.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
So one more. She's up there. Ooh, what's that? Never yet.
Don't give me that look. I told you before
Now,
I
if
was
you
only
look
musing
over,
about
if you go around, the globe had. So
I wouldn't have the
one
faintest idea
two.
what to put in one. Let alone
No, go around.
find it.
Turn around. See? Look at the map. Or look at the globe. Oh, so you get to spin. Hufflepuff, I'd rather see your parents' face. Oh, I think she's. Oh, alright. So you have to pay attention to a lot of little things.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Question. Alright. You sneezed and your neck hurts.
Yeah.
You sneezed and your neck hurts. Jeesh! Sheesh!
I really want to know about her uncle, but...
Hit it.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
So meet Professor Weasley outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Whoa.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Well, you'll have to buy equipment so you can do so, because you'll have your own potion station. You're gonna have your own like lab, so you're gonna have to go to that. Don't pass anything up.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide
Simply
says.
cast Revelio.
Revelio.
Those are gonna be these pages are gonna be very important too. House Elf recipe book in order to contain some of the Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book will hold a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like the pickled dirigible plums, are likely and acquire dirigible as a balloon. Like not a hot air balloon, but a blimp, dirigible. Just unlock a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Alright, so what you're gonna do, that's where is it, this one? Alright, now this is gonna be important because you will have to, like, you have a main story, then you have all these side quests. Sometimes you won't be able to progress through the main story because you have to do these side quests because they give you money, they give you skills, they give you things that you'll have to buy. So we'll have to pay attention to this already, you know. So this is your wizarding level, XP earned from challenges, increase your level and power. Okay.
If you look at your current challenge progress, like the challenge menu to continue, because it's.
All right, so now go up to.
Oh, that.
All right. So you have a lot of stuff that now we can. I mean, this is going to be very expansive. A lot of hours. So I mean, it's fun. It's an adventure. So, all right. So okay, rewards must be claimed.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Look around the other way. Okay. Yeah, then don't forget to cast Revelio as you walk around, because that's going to be, there's a lot of hidden stuff in there that we're going to have to find. So, like, cast Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discovered a flue flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Right. Alright, so Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes house common rooms and great halls. Okay, continue. Alright, select a region. Now, so you have, it's going to tell you over there. So I guess, now go, but we can fool around with this a little bit. Alright, so I'm assuming these are all flues here. Okay, the Great Hall. So this is that's the only place. You see how these are subdued, and this is bolded there. Mm-hmm. It looks like that's the only place that we can go because it's the only place we discovered. All right. All right. Okay. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green represents flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray reveal the location of undiscovered. All right. So now that we know. So we know there's going to be one down here that we have to discover.
I have to find the astronomy wing and library and greenhouse.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a whole boatload of tasks and everything to do in this. Select. Yep. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use the right button to rotate the map and fast travel to Central Hall Flue Flames with X button. Hint. A white... Oh, that was a little fast.
Why will protect you from...
And
that's your
here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Alright, so I would suggest listening to, because all these that we're going to have to do, you're going to have to learn spells, you're going to have to learn patience, you're going to have to do... Right, but this might be a little bit different. Maybe the story's different. They're separate. So you just can't go off of that. So we have to go through here, and we have to do, so I would suggest just find out as much information as you can. Alright, so that's it.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hey, buddy.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
see what that says.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Defense against the Arstal. Okay. Okay, so what do we...
So, okay, I know how to do that one, but not on this.
Alright. Okay, the field guides I choose Professor Hickett's class is in the... well, you have to be careful because the little things on the back are buttons too. Some requests are locked by spell and level requirements, which are the shields with the thing. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and have the required spell to activate the quests. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Okay.
That button's fun to press.
So, okay. Yeah, so we have to do both of those.
But, like, what's that one?
Charms class.
No, like, what? That spell?
Accio.
No, it's like you pull something to you?
Yeah, you acquire Accio.
Oh, so it's all Latin words.
Yeah.
I barely got
Alright,
it.
so astronomy wing, collectible, there's collection chests, so there's 6 collection chests, 23 field guide pages, and demiguise statues. So as we're going through there, you hit your Revelio, alright, and do all that kind of stuff.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
So quest complete, welcome to Hogwarts. Okay, cast charm, wait, full stop. You want to the charm compass will lead you, so hit the up arrow button. So now you get to follow that thing, okay. See? Now you follow that and it's going to lead you to where you need to go. Spin the globe! Spin the globe! Spin the globe! Spin the globe!
No, wait, that's not. It's all the constellations.
Spin it! Spin it!
It's all the constellations in the sky.
Okay. Alright, now, do your Revelio as you walk through instead of just, you want to find more things.
Revelio.
Now look around, because it has a dispersed pattern. Exactly, that's why you can, there's one on the other side of that wall. Now, with that thing there, though, is you see that eye on there? What it is you have to get another enchantment that cloaks you, because that eye watches you and it locks that thing. So it'll detect you from a certain distance, so you can't get into that thing right now. So as you learn to cast a spell to where you you have to do it outside of its area of, so hit the Revelio. So hit your Revelio.
Revelio.
Alright, turn around. Go over the other direction. Back air, hit it again. So you have to explore and look at all these little. No. What are you looking for?
There's this little thingy, right?
My sister will be home for the holidays this year. Hope she's brought me some feeders back. Bound to have quick.
So.
Revelio.
So that's going to tell you where to go.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
There you go.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic
Perform
cast.
a basic cast on the training dummy. Alright, what did it say?
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Protego.
Use Levioso. Right trigger. Oh, use. Do you hit? Ah, okay. Well, we'll figure this out. Alright, hit B for back. And then, can I save for a second?
Protego.
Protego's that.
Does it say? I think it's press B. Go back. B. No.
Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
Let's see if you can
Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego. Complicates things.
Leviosa! Leviosa!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first
Sometimes
duel.
that's it, man. You just... You should just cover it. Okay. Don't tell me.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, Sebastian. Okay. Quest complete. Defense of Dark Arts. Now. We're level 2!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I think that is the go to charms.
Revelio.
Hit the up arrow button. Hit the up arrow button. Alright, now that book is going to show you how to get there. Or are you good?
Oh wait, it takes me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta follow the thing. Again, hit your Revelio as you walk, okay?
Revelio.
Hogwarts has brought me
Cool. So you know there's something downstairs, you can see it. Yeah, it's a chest that you see through the floor. Yeah, but I think it's that way downstairs. We can get it later.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Alright, so now we can fast travel to those are the flue flames. Remember on the thing? On the map? So again, hit the thing.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
It's through the other side of the wall. It's around the thing. Now I would look over. Yeah, go in there. See, hit the kitty cat. Hit the X.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Glasses in the astronomy wing. This lesson I may need to use the charm compass full guide map. So hit the button again. Up. Hit the PYRO button. Yep.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
Okay.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Remember that.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay. The white outline indicates your active target aim mode. Left trigger reveals additional secondary targets. Okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
No, actually have boxes across and you have to time it to get it.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at excellent control there. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead, splendid!
No, you can that as a timing
Very
thing
good.
Where I think that you can pull because you can get them all the way back.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
At least that's what I'm thinking.
Here we go. Phew.
Yeah, well, no, because if you go in line with it that way, it's going to run right into these ones. So you want to pull it.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
No, we get closer.
Not that I mind.
Get closer on the bottom thing.
Accio.
Be sharp.
So I'll get over to the left a little bit.
Accio.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
So you have to time it.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
So you have to time it to get through, because it'll knock it off or do whatever. So see how the
There we
timing
go.
was, how long it took. So like right, whatever one it is, it's like I went, you know, get over. Alright. And then like cast it before, like
I
not
know
moving it
everyone
now.
is watching, but
I
try
would
not
cast
to
it
be
now.
nervous. You are doing good.
Ah. You do have to hold it.
Not to worry.
Let us
Now we
see
know.
this. That is how it's done.
So now you can knock it off. Or else it's gonna knock it off.
Be sharp. Ouch! Well played.
You won! Luckily. Oh, I got lucky because that thing knocked it off.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Look for flue flames.
I like that word.
Flue flame!
Flue flame.
Flue flame! Wow.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me
sure
weeks
did.
to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, We had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I'll start asking some questions.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest complete. Charms class. Alright, so...
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Cool. Hit your Revelio. All that too. Okay.
Revelio.
So now you're not currently tracking anything, so open up, okay, because you see how that is over there. So see if we can go find, you gotta go around it. Well, can you go back into class? Hit Revelio. So it's on the other side, so let's go the other. Because we're gonna have to go in. Stand in front of it. Hit Revelio. Oh, roll. Alright, well it's a puzzle, so you have to figure out. Oh, there you go. So match them up maybe? Is there any more around?
Oh wait, this is for the top of it. Since it's
What are you talking about?
Oh, since this triangle is like that, and that's from the top of one, and the top of one, and this one's from the bottom.
Oh, I see.
So
okay, wait. 3, 0. So you need 2. Something with a 2. 8 legs, question mark. I don't know. 4. We gotta go, see where the chest is down there, so we gotta go in there, level locked. Okay, so we can't get in there yet. So, now, the thing is... So... I don't know what...
Oh, the cutie!
Revelio.
Turn around. Let's do a spin so you can see if there's anything else that you... So we know... Alright, so for the upper is 3, 5... Cat wants anywhere more spell. So... Wait, back up and look at the arch. Let's look at the arch. So
maybe we do that four-legged thing. That's 5.
8. Oh, wait. 4 plus... the down one, make it the spider, because spider has 8 legs.
What is that?
I have no idea. Angry starfish. I don't know. Wah! Huh.
Maybe the spider. The actual time I want a spider.
Oh, wait. Slow down. Okay. Do that again. That's a unicorn. Or wait. Maybe it's a unicorn. Because that's an octopus, right? The last one was an octopus. The octopus has 8 legs. So unicorn. 5 plus 3. Make that one over there a spider. So it's got 8 legs.
Just gonna press random 1.
No, well, you have to be specific about it.
Wait. So what is that number right there? Like, so for the first question mark.
Is it 302 is 5?
3, 4, 5. So something that has 4 legs. What? Salamander.
Wait.
What did I do? Oh,
No,
yes,
the
I
cat.
pressed the cat again. It's a cat.
Okay.
Press this thingy for the four-legged thingamajigger. There we go. Okay, so what number should we do for that one?
Wait, what did you put on the last one?
4, since 3, 4. I'm doing the numbers. I was doing it wrong, wasn't I? Yeah, I was doing it wrong in my head.
Okay.
I made that snake thingy, but it's only on this one. I noticed.
So,
Yeah.
Well, what? Ah! Who's it gonna be?
Maybe this one is and that one was this one.
Why did you choose that one?
Because it's the 4th animal in this one.
What? Oh, I see where you're going with it. So,
And then what number could this one? Let's 12 divided by 4 is 3. So
1, 2.
Hey, wait, that one's all I guess. Yeah.
No, denied.
So it will have 4 legs on this one, that one. Okay, so this one is
Well, it's 0.
3. Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Ah!
0. I'm thoroughly confused, man.
Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Obviously, we're doing it wrong.
This one's 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. This one's 3. Yeah. And how about this one? I was counting 0.
So, unicorn. What the hell?
Or maybe it's just all 0. Like the question marks.
Yeah. Then we have what were the question marks on there? When we rolled up to it?
Yeah.
Denied again.
Maybe this one's the unicorn.
It's like, you shall not pass!
Look up as a top.
So, wait. 1, 2, 3. Now look up. 4, 5. So, if we're going to go with the animals.
2.
Huh?
It might be 2.
So, would that be the unicorn? Well, no, the unicorn, no, that would be the unicorn on this one, right?
There's no unicorns on this one.
No unicorns on that one?
Okay, so 8. What is the 8th?
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the, but the octopusy thingy there is on that one.
We have to count the 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's probably the spider, which is on that. But we have to do one. Wait, we gotta do it. We're so close. So this.
It is so hard, man.
Let's just do random. Let's just do random.
I mean, we could cheat and look it up.
Yeah, we should just.
No, come on.
Let's play random stuff. So.
Well, you gotta be just random. It's not like the odds of that. Well, I don't know. At this point, we can't even figure it out. And it only, you realize the game only gets harder after this. And we can't even figure out the first puzzle. Alright. Wait. So, let me see something. Because you're just madly just crushing it. Alright, so. 1, 2.
Oh, maybe it's going from there and.
I don't know! Okay, so.
Maybe we should look around for some clues.
Maybe. Well, I thought the clues would be. Yeah, I just whooped it.
Revelio.
I don't like flying on a broom.
Where? That's the flue flame. Alright, so now we need to go. So our inventory is up
0.
Bupkis. Collections. So what is Revelio Pages Field Guide? Challenges. So complete 2 main story quests.
Legendary gloves.
Gear appearance, legendary gloves. We got some gloves!
We got a cape.
There's a lot to side quests are now available. Cool.
Maybe we had to do that for the whole entire time.
Was that?
Maybe we had to do that for the entire time.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts, marked with the flag, and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP, but do not advance the main story. Okay. South Wing. This South Wing of Hogwarts. Open quest log. Alright, so let's go. Well, maybe we'll figure that out. Let's go on to something else and let that marinate. Gonna let it marinate. Oh, someone's tired. You realize we're almost at 2 hours. This game's got probably 150 hours worth of stuff. And cross wands round 1.
I think we have to finish attend your first day
Meet Professor Weasley. Okay. So do this. Okay, and then back. Jeez. Challenges. Legendary. This. There's so much stuff on this. Alright. Collect 2 field guide pages in one. So gear appearance rewarded Hogwarts. Alright, so let us. So we'll do one more and then we'll end it. So how do we do the book thing? Oh.
Broomsticks are going out of style, I think.
There
So
we go.
many other ways to travel.
And where is
How
Revelio?
nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Just so I can.
I didn't even know. I can't do third person. I suck. I mean, but you don't get to see everything because there's so much cool stuff that. I mean. Kitty cat!
The kitty!
Kitty! Some random cats.
Yes, I would actually adopt one. I don't care if it's in my house. It's my cat now.
Revelio.
Oh, it's a flu. Ooh, what's this? What do I do with that? You press your... Oops.
Protego.
Oh, wrong button.
Revelio.
We already did that. We looked there.
A 142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
See? That's why you have to continue to. Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and dark wizards, Residian, by conjuring a mouse Patronus. You got your butt whooped by a mouse.
Revelio.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her.
Neat. Transfiguration courtyard. Flu flames. Cool.
That was a courtyard.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
we
regular-
found
Another cat!
another kitty cat.
Revelio.
No. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What is it? What is it?
Speaking of astronomy,
Oh, it's flu flame.
the amount of time you spend talking about
Flu
a
flame. No. Quest starting Weasley.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
She's on to us.
Isn't there?
Alright, I wagered it,
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a sailor. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Alright, in that regard, I've asked your professors to help you hasten your progress with...
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Wand.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Who do you want? You want to go with Natty?
Yeah, she seems more nice.
More nice? She's more better?
Yes.
More better?
She's more better.
More better.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Quest complete. Reach the after class. Alright, so let's look. So we have to do this. We have a lot of stuff. Visit Hogsmeade and gather supplies. This is the main quest. Professor Ronan's assignments. Professor Ronan would like you to speak with you about. So we have a lot of stuff. We just gotta tackle things one at a time. Take the path to Holland. So our inventory did nothing there. Our gear. Oh, there we go. What's the sell value? Equip, destroy.
Where's our what's it called? Legendary gloves.
That isn't. The black leather. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Face wear. This item. Wait a second. This item has no magical properties, so we don't really care about that. Ooh, neckwear. We get a scarf. This item has no magical properties.
That's kind of nice.
You want to wear it though? No. cannot have traditional school row, well pointed, offense 0, cell, does do nothing.
I guess we could put it back on.
Put it back on.
It's well pointed, so what's the point of me? And not very fancy.
And per prefect vest uniform. Ah! No.
So I just go
He's
on.
in.
Anyway, there's a help.
This item has no magic property. What do you think? Yay? No? Alright, so that's here. We got. Alright, so we have this. Let's look in here. What is this? Gear appearance award. Collect 8 field guide pages in Hogwarts. So we got this one. Collect 2 field guide, and that was the spectacles. So we can go back to gear. We don't have to wear. Well, I guess we don't get them anyways. They're like, no, you will not have them. Alright, collections. Gloves stitched with mysterious designs earned. There they be. Just so many, we gotta remember all these little places.
I think it's all the way down.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those. Ah, there it is. Painting of Ilias. Alright. As long as we recognize it, it's gonna show. Settings. Save game. Empty save slot. Saving. Alright, so let us go back and then we'll end up Outpost. Do we have anything in the Outpost? No Outposts. I know. We have one assignment. So we have to make sure we do that. And then challenge is 1%. We're almost the map. We look at the map. Hey, look at all that. Grand staircase. Okay. We gotta do all the stuff. Because we gotta figure out how to get the Hogsmeade. Okay. Alright, so we good? Alright. That's it for today?
I guess so.
Yeah, you're tired. No, you want blueberry pie.
Yes.
Well, you know what it is. 10 o'clock at night. Why not have blueberry pie at 10 o'clock at the night, right? Because who doesn't like blueberry pie at 10 o'clock? It's healthy because, you know, because it's a fruit. Not to mention all the other sugar and stuff that's in it. But yes, it's 10 o'clock at night. Why not? All right. So we're done. 1 minute. Are you sure you want to? Yes. All right. Way to go. Tell everybody bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right. And what do you want? You want to do it again tomorrow? When do you want to do it? Or you still want to do it on the weekends?
Yeah.
Just the weekends?
Yeah, because, school.
Well, I got to work too, so during the week's going to be hard. So we can do it a couple days on the weekend, like a Friday night and Saturday during the day or something. We figure it out.
Yeah.
We can always let everybody know, tell your friends, hey, I want to be on YouTube. Look at me, I'm on YouTube. So, all right.